Good evening, everyone. Lately I've been hearing a lot of talk on Reddit and on comments of videos that shotguns are inconsistent. That they frequently hit for 9, that you always whiff, and the other guy will always one-pump you. Today, I made this video because I wanted to put that to the test. I wanted to see exactly how shotguns perform by looking at their spreads and trying to find a pattern in them, if the pattern exists. For the sake of consistency, all of these tests are performed with the green pump, and I'm playing on PC. It shouldn't matter that I'm playing on PC as opposed to other platforms, but I figured I'd mention it anyway. So what did I do? I put down a bunch of walls and started shooting at them. Shocking. 4 times while aiming down sights and 4 times while not aiming down sights. Here are the, admittedly poorly visualized, results. I know that this isn't the most accurate of representations, but it's helpful in deducing a few things. The first thing is that each shot fires 10 pellets. That means if any of those pellets hit the head, you will get a yellow damage number indicating that you hit the head. You'll get a headshot multiplier. But if one of those 10 pellets hit, and it happens to be a headshot, that doesn't mean your target just explodes. You still only hit with 1 out of your 10 pellets. You're not going to do a high amount of damage in that situation. And I think that's where a lot of the inconsistencies start to appear. People think, oh, I got a headshot with a shotgun. That guy should just be dead. He should just explode into my loot. But that isn't always how it works. Another reason why shotguns can feel inconsistent is because the pellet's location in the crosshair is completely random. Sometimes the corner of your crosshair is all you need for the kill. Other times it's the infamous 9 damage even though it's the same corner. This is why sometimes people think shotguns are bugged. But, I mean, think about it. Think about how often shotguns are used. Think about how many kills per game are done with a shotgun. I would say it's close to half. And if almost half of all of the kills of each game are being done with a shotgun, shouldn't there be tons of footage of people having bugged shotguns? Shouldn't there be tons of footage of people having their crosshairs directly on a guy and shooting and get the infamous 9, even though their crosshair is perfectly centered? We don't see that often. There isn't that much of that footage. So it's not bugged. Okay. Well, what is it? Well, they're just ridiculously inconsistent. How do we fix the inconsistencies? Let's look at a method that the Gears of War studio did, which is another Epic studio, so you'd think it wouldn't be that crazy to them. How they fixed their shotgun inconsistency. Instead of making it completely random, where the pellets can just hit anywhere inside the crosshair, they made it so that it is fixed random. That means that the pellets will always go in a set formation, and there are multiple set formations of where the pellets. For example, in this situation, you could either get spread A or spread B, but the pellets aren't completely random within the spread. Yes, they're still spread out along the crosshair, and you will still need to be accurate in order to get a kill, especially if it's a one-pump kill, but it should prevent the issue where all of your pellets go to one corner of the crosshair, or where all of your pellets are only on the upper half of the crosshair. When those situations happen, and your aim isn't perfect, but it's mostly good, and you still get 9 damage, that's frustrating. So what did we learn? Well, we learned shotguns aren't bugged. At least, they're most likely not bugged. They're not bugged in the way that we think they're bugged. What we did learn is that shotguns are horrendously inconsistent. What Epic should do is they should choose 6 or 7 hand-picked spreads that the shotgun can do. And then every time you shoot your shotgun, it would pick one of those 6 or 7 handmade spreads. And those handmade spreads would be fairly spread out around the crosshair so that it doesn't all clump to one side or the other. And hopefully that would fix a lot of the inconsistencies that shotguns have, and hopefully it would fix a lot of the 9 damage issues that a lot of people seem to be very upset about. But that's all for me today. I learned a lot. Hope you guys learned something. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. That would be pretty sweet. And otherwise, maybe I'll see you for the next video.